everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as you might have already noticed by the title, I'll share with you 5 habits that I have in my life that make my days more productive. Because of them, I not only become more motivated for the day that is about to begin, but I also end up the day feeling that it had many more hours than he was used to before implementing these habits in my life. So if you're curious and you want to make your days more productive, just stick around because I have advices for you. If you're one of those people who like to stay up late and wake up late, known as the night owls, this advice might be a little bit challenging for you. Since I read the book The Miracle Mornings by Hal Herold, that I've better realized the benefits of waking up early, so I challenged myself to wake up every day 1 hour early than I was used to and take advantage of that extra time to do something that otherwise I wouldn't have time for. In the past few months, I've been able to gradually increase my wake-up time, and by the time I'm recording this video, my body is already used to wake up at 6:30 a.m. every day, including Sundays. This was a process that definitely did not happen overnight, and there were so many times where my alarm was ignored, but now that my body already got used to this new routine, I actually wake up sleepless and with a lot more energy than when I used to wake up at 9 or 10 in the morning. Now, my mornings are much longer, and because of that, my day seems to have many more hours. I usually spend this extra time writing or reading, which to me are 2 great ways to start my day. You could devote your extra time to things that end up being left behind for lack of time. So no more excuses for not starting that project or those workouts. So if you're willing to take this initial sacrifice to get used to this new routine, trust me, you'll be rewarded in the long run. Motivation is like your best friend who won't let you give up. As long as you're motivated, you'll keep on track, feeling like, I can do this. According to some studies, the first 20 minutes of our day have a huge influence on our mood for the rest of the day. So what else could it be more productive for you than starting the day with a motivational supplement? Those first few minutes from waking up till finish breakfast, I hear motivational speeches on YouTube or Spotify that make me feel very excited for the day and willing to give my best, and sometimes a little bit more than that actually. So these morning motivational speeches have a huge influence on my mood for the rest of the day and make me focus so much more on my tasks. So if you wanted to give it a try, just search for it, choose the video that caught your attention and enjoy it. This third habit is something that I've been doing more recently, and I found out it helps me a lot to organize my thoughts and my day. I've been taking about 5 to 10 minutes in the morning to write down all the things that I have to do and that I want to do in my day so that I can get everything done. Before I do this, I often end up the day feeling that if I had managed my time better, I could have done more. So yeah, now one of the first things that I do in my day is to organize it, and I found out that turned out to be a very good way to make it more productive. We all can agree, even those who are a little bit lazy to do so, that exercise is quite important for our well-being. There are many cells that are regenerated when we exercise and bacteria that are expelled from our body when we sweat. Practicing at least 20 minutes of exercise in the morning also activates neurons in our brain that makes us more active and awake, which is why it is preferable to exercise in the morning, a time where all energy is more than welcome, and not at night when we're supposed to relax and rest our body around bedtime to avoid the possibility of insomnia. Also, for those who, like me, don't drink coffee, it's a great way to wake up. So with that being said, exercise yourself and you feel much more capable and ready to face the productive day you've planned. My last piece of advice to you for how to become more productive through your day is to meditate. Not only is fashionable, it's something super important for our body and mind. If you want to dive more into this topic, I highly recommend a book called Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza, where it explains the benefits of several meditation and breath techniques. But in a brief way, for the sake of this video, meditation helps us to connect to our body by enjoying the here and now and elevating our mind by not having a single thought. You can do it before exercise. I personally prefer it after, and this will be the last exercise that will bring me calmness and tranquility before I start my long and busy day. Whenever possible, I exercise outdoors to get some fresh air and some sunlight. That's it for today's video. If any of these practices seems interesting to you and you're willing to give it a try, just take your time. It is better to start slowly and gradually than give up midway through the process, as most of them required commitment. But as I said, in the long run, it will bring you a lot of benefits and your effort will be rewarded. And with that being said, I'll end my video here and I'll see you in my next one.